The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Detroit Lions. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. 23-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll have this past the 30, going out of bounds. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Goff looking to change the play. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams. But now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Trying the left side with Gibbs. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Phillips on the stop.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defense advantage, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. Shedding the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And that is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Lions at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. And they'll make a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's gone.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Goff now to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. Well, plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this is incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Ball on a give up the middle.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out to the right here to Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down. New York. They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he's going to be knocked
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. From his own end zone, here we go.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Looking to throw right away. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Lions nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Well, I think we're both waiting for a trick or a fake here, but he actually took a knee. And they'll kneel this down. And they're going to come up and take a knee on 4th down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Hall once more. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Klubnik, 3rd and short. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And the defender comes away with it. Jack Campbell with the INT.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. Boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Now he's gonna... He just took a knee, Brock. This is a confusing choice here. And they'll take a knee. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. Let's see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. And on 4th down, they're going to kneel this one down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down by Devon Clark. Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Looking to throw, Klubnik. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on his 3rd down. And before we could see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. 3rd and long for him here. And he's batted away off front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swap there. They're going to face fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And they're going to come up and take a knee on fourth down. And he's going to take a knee. And on fourth down, they're going to kneel this one down. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. They'll go right side with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
14. Lions, nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And they'll kneel this down. And I can't say I've ever seen this. Have you seen this? The punt team is out to send it away. It's 3rd down. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Reed on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. And they'll take a knee. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. It's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for us. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff setting to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. Won't be able to add anything else on the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Finds Isaac Tisslaw. Complete. And he gets home. Touchdown Lions. Isaac Tisslaw with his first NFL touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Jets 14, Lions 7. Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's Klubnik. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag though down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Klubnik. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Running back motions right. From the red zone on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. He gets forward for about 3 yards, so taking advantage of the earlier penalty. We've got 2nd and 2 now. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We motion the tight end over. 2nd down. Here's Klubnik. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Klubnik now. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away.
Yeah, Brees ain't got no fucking fight. He's a weak bitch.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 2nd down throw from Goff. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
180. Goff to the air now. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, Goff throwing. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Demario Davis. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You
Yeah.
got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
That's taken in by the rookie out of Indiana. Look at him go! He could do it! Touchdown, New York!
To Omar Cooper Jr. Touchdown.
Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Getting close, and he will force him to that sideline. Not before he picked up 24. And that's going to give the Lions the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Goff. Catch made, left side by Palmer. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. It is 1st down Detroit. We've set it down from the 37.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8.
We've learned in this league that first-round picks, they don't get the luxury of coming along slowly. The expectations are high. But there he is, charging through and getting the first of what this team hopes will be many sacks as a rookie.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Goff off the play action. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Back now for our 4th quarter. Here comes 2nd and 10. Klubnik's going to throw. And he's going down. They make the play at the 11. Aiden Hutchinson. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Looking to throw. Klubnik. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. And what a call on that 3rd and 19.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Klubnik setting up 1st down. And that last throw puts him up near 1,000 yards on this season. Hall takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing Klubnik. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. As they go play fake, now it's Klubnik. And off his hands and incomplete. That drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game. And he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff setting the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off to pass now on 2nd down. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Look at this. 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. They're going play action. Klubnik bails out of the pocket quick. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Sadiq is 4th through the air this season. Carlson now to add one more. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead now 21.
Lions 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
35-yard line.
Goff on 2nd down. Big strike here to Williams. And he gets home. Touchdown, Lions. Jameson Williams, number 5 for him this season. Bates now for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's down to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Hall. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. Cut for big yards on the right side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. The pitch is to Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Klubnik now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. So a rare win for them in coverage there, Brock. Haven't found a lot of success stopping the pass at all game, but they finally take one away there.
One of the rare opportunities today with this group, on a contested ball, they actually knock it away.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Third and long for him here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands.
I'm gonna fucking call it a bomb threat to EA because I just fucking missed 3 fucking touchdowns. Like, holy fuck. Fucking hate this game with all my heart, bro. Genuinely. Who would pick this game that I shouldn't have, because this nigga playing defense. Don't want to give him my fucking 14.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable.
It's all good. I'm just being a pussy.
Gonna have a hard time erasing that.
I'm just being a pussy. That's fine.
Quarter.
Missed out on so many touchdowns this game, boys. Like fucking one bomb to Garrett Wilson overthrown and hit fucking what's the name wide open. This nigga drop it. Then Wilson just dropped that touchdown. Like, oh my fuck!
They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Fuck! Everyone on the stream needs to hear my frustrations.
Good field position for the Lions here. They head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah. Get me out of this game. Get me out of here.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete.
Good tackle.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Goff.
Oh, Bonds.
Yet again. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Jets are
All right, it's milk time. We're gonna get this first and get on out of here. It's milk time.
Coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming.
Man, bro, fuck up my stats. That desync bullshit, bro.
Call that a cat pressure from the secondary.
EA always on some bullshit.
It's a C for corner and
Always on some fucking bullshit.
Exactly what he just did.
Should have fucking had like 400 fucking passing yards this game. I was smoking this thing. Ah, fucking God.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
So we get the first.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Oh wait, Cooper's in it?
Here's Klubnik. He's got it to him yet again.
Ah, we can't get the first.
They're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here. So
damn, I want to milk, but
decent bit short, though. It's 4th down.
hey, guess we're taking 3.
Taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
I love how everybody on the internet just knows everything about everyone. Fun. Watching you on a screen for 30 seconds, you know this nigga whole fucking life and everything. You just know everything. It's so funny. Like, bro.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's 57 people who know everything.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd.
Come on, bro. Thank you. Gonna part the seas for this man. Oh shit, he's lit up now too. Oh shit.
Off play action, Goff. And they pick him off again. That's Demario Davis.
All right, let's get out of here.
Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Thank God. I thought he was gonna bomb me with Waymo, to be honest. Man, that one pick is so fucking annoying. It was a bad read though. But still, I'm not anticipating making read. I was supposed to just get my fucking points.
So it's a road win for the Jets.
Get me out of here. I gotta show my fucking thing at the end.
As they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate.
I still threw for 338, but still, that fucking 1 interception. I could have had more. We fucking left a lot out there. Fuck it though. Still threw for 338. That's not bad. Should have had like 400, 500. Definitely missed like 2 bombs. That's Sadiq and that Garrett Wilson bomb. Definitely missed like 2 bombs. Let's go, David Bailey. Now the game's gonna freeze or something. Whatever. I don't even know what that was. There we go. The fuck. Alright, I gotta go to my coaching. Take a screenshot. Getting on a body here. Jeez, man. Fuck.